What's up, Moonlords? We're back for another AMC Financial Astrology update, which we do every single week, where we read the stars and make predictions on what's going to happen on the upcoming weeks. And if you're new here, just go check out our past videos where you can clearly see that tracking the stars on AMC is a good idea. And remember, this is the part 2 video of the 2 video series for AMC that we do each week. So if you didn't catch the moon phase analysis, you need to watch that video first, because that is the foundation of this DD that we're about to go over. And if you're new here and you want to see more content like this, of course, subscribe, hit the like button to show support, and shout out to all the Moonlords. Check us out at the Market Moonlord Discord, where it's going down. All sorts of DD that you can't get anywhere else on AMC is happening here at the Market Moonlord. Now, I'm extremely excited to be part of this movement. I can't say I'm excited for this week. And it's only because we're still in the waning phase. But hopefully, if you saw my other video, you will see that we could start reversing and coming at the end of the week, coming into the new moon. But the technical analysis does show we could continue to dip. But let's see what the stars say. Welcome to the Market Moonlord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. I'm your host, Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. Okay, so I have Tuesday, July 6th pulled up because Monday the stock market will be closed due to Independence Day. So check this out. What do we see? That's very, very interesting. We see no red lines, and we only see 2 blue lines. Okay, I don't think we've ever seen a chart like this. So it's a very, right off the bat, it seems very neutral, but for the positive when you look at it like that. But let's see. We have no Saturn energy, and this trine from Neptune has been there, and Neptune's retrograde. So we're taking care of the work behind the scenes. We're still taking care of legal matters. We're still taking care of deception, okay? So that's good. That's been happening. We have the conjunction with Jupiter retrograde still on Neptune. That's good. That's been happening. To me, that's leading to a climax energy when that goes direct. So I guess the big theme for Tuesday would be what's happening with the moon. First of all, the moon's in Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. It's the air sign, and it's making a trine to Mars, and Mars is about taking action, and Mars is for AMCs in the sign of Libra. Libra is also an air sign, also communication, has a lot to do with the artists, anything aesthetics, abundance, having fun, entertainment, also has to do with money. Gemini has to do with networking. Libra has to do with two people, partnerships. So this could definitely be some type of news coming with some type of merger, some type of activity, some type of partnerships, or just could be some type of news happening as far as like a lot of people going to the movies, and there's a lot of just abundance in the theaters and stuff like that. So Tuesday we could come into a lot of good just talk on AMC, but that doesn't necessarily mean the stock's going to go up. I'm just saying it does look like we're going to get a lot of communication on AMC. The last time the moon was here was on June 9th, and we went -10. And then before that, it was May 13th, we went +23. And then on April 16th, we went -6. March 19th, we went -0.5. And then it didn't hit on February or January. It was over the weekend. So based upon that, it does look volatile. And we have more negative than positive here. And, the moon phase analysis does kind of show that we might continue to dip. So if I had to guess Tuesday, we could see a dip, okay? It's hard to say we're not, because typically this Mars energy, which we've been talking about Mars lately, it hasn't been giving us, it's been giving us more negative and positive, all right? And I've been saying I'm going to start treating Mars to kind of like how we treat Saturn. Any aspects doesn't necessarily mean whether it's good or bad. It tends to go to the negative side, okay? So if I had to guess on Tuesday, we are going to be volatile, and more than likely it's going to be down, okay? But who knows, okay? I'm just a guy that looks at the stars. I'm definitely not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I'm only the Blue Moon of Neptune. here to help people navigate through the illusions of life. But that doesn't mean I know anything that I'm talking about, okay? So do not take this advice. I'm just on YouTube having a good time with you guys, all right? So let's look at Wednesday. Okay, so look at the chart for Wednesday, July 7th. This looks extremely interesting. A lot of things changed. Can you guys see that? Okay, we're looking at 9:30 a.m. market open. First of all, the Mars energy is out the way. I'm very happy to say that. And we still don't have any type of Saturn energy. I'm also happy to see that. Now, we got a Jupiter conjunct Neptune over there. That's pretty sexy. But look what's happening to the sun. The sun is now conjunct this Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter represents expansion, okay? AMC's Jupiter is extra strong because it has the R for retrograde, so it's extra potent. And remember, Jupiter has a lot to do with legal systems too, okay? Justice. Jupiter rules justice. The sun rules authority, okay? So I see potential justice being done legally for AMC stock around this day. And this day looks very interesting. Now, look at Neptune. Neptune's been going backwards, but now it's making that square to Mercury again, okay? So during this whole course, that's been squaring Mercury, and then it got loosed off the square of Mercury in the last couple weeks just to come back to it, okay? So that's just forever, that Mercury square Neptune thing. That's forever a thing with AMC. Forever there's going to be deception, okay? So don't be caught up on the illusions of fake price action, especially on Monday or on Tuesday, because Wednesday does look like we could see some green, okay? So the very most interesting thing that I see is the Mercury opposite the sun. Now, why is this very interesting to me? It's not a Mercury aspect. It's not Mercury opposite Mercury, but Mercury is in the 24th degree, okay? That's the same degree Mercury was in when it went retrograde back in June, okay? So it went retrograde back in June. Now it started going direct again, and it's going to Mercury went retrograde in May 30th. Yeah, Mercury went retrograde May 30th. That's correct. On the 24th degree, the degree it's on now. And then it started to go back direct, meaning forward again in June. And now it's at that final degree that it was in, okay? The 24th degree. Now, when it was in the 24th degree the first time, because Mercury had to slow down, remember when a planet goes retrograde, it starts to slow down and kind of stays in that degree for a longer time. AMC, that was during May 26th through June 3rd. Mercury was in the 24th degree of Gemini. We went plus 19%, followed by a plus 35%, followed by a negative 1.5%, followed by a plus 22%, followed by a plus 95%, and then to end it, it went negative 17%. So yeah, last time Mercury was here, we saw some very great price action, and I would not be surprised if we get that again coming into Wednesday, okay? Wednesday, and honestly, I'm not seeing any of the aspects I don't want to see, and I'm seeing a lot of Jupiter energy getting hit, so I really do like what I'm seeing for Wednesday. Oh yeah, I'm kind of hyped for Wednesday. I coming in at 3:30 p.m. The moon makes the exact opposition to Mercury. We know Mercury represents news. Mercury is getting hit by Neptune and the moon now. And then the transiting Mercury is hitting AMC's sun. And then the transiting sun is hitting AMC's Jupiter. I'm seeing some big news coming into Wednesday, okay? So if Tuesday didn't start off good, I'm expecting to be a reversal on Wednesday. Wednesday looks very interesting. And the last time the moon was here, opposing Mercury, that happened on June 11th, and we went plus 15%. And then when it happened in May, we went plus 1.6%. Then when it happened in January, we went plus 25%. The other days I skipped is because it fell over the weekend. So again, I am bullish coming into Wednesday here. All right, let's check out Thursday. Okay, so coming into Thursday, not much changed, but the moon did cross over Mercury, and now it's sitting at the 29th degree of Gemini. You guys know I always say the 29th degree is the last degree of any sign. Therefore, it's the very strongest degree of that sign, or the climax of that sign, the pinnacle of that sign, and then it goes into the 0 degree of the next sign, which is the spark, the beginning, okay? So, which is a very powerful degree as well. So the moon leaving the fast-moving sign of Gemini, coming into Cancer, where AMC's moon actually belongs to, and is at its home sign of Cancer, is making Thursday also looks very interesting, okay? And we could have a certain energy at open, and then a different energy by the time we close, okay? So let's look further into this day to get more information. Okay, so going later into the day just made it extremely more difficult to read this day. We're now looking at 3:30. The moon is officially in Cancer, and it's making a trine to Neptune, which I do like. And I can say that when the moon is in Cancer, we typically do get positive price movements. In fact, the moon in Cancer, we tend to get a kind of an uptrend reversal. And this would line up with my moon phase analysis the day before the new moon. So there's a good chance that Thursday, we are going up. However, a lot changed on Thursday. We went the moon to Gemini to Cancer. The sun is now making an exact conjunction to Jupiter. But look what it's also making a touch to. It's making a touch to Saturn, a Saturn trine. Then I go to Saturn. Look what Saturn's doing. It's making a square to Mars. I do not like that. Okay, so we have two of the planets I don't want to see aspecting each other. Mars square Saturn. So hopefully that's the institution is losing their power, okay? And that's good for us. But historical data tells me that, this is more of a depressing energy for us, okay? So even though the moon's here and it typically goes good, and it's making this nice aspect to Jupiter, Neptune over here, and then we have more expansion energy happening here. If we are going up, I don't see it. It may not. Thursday may slow down a little bit, or we could kind of like see a little dip, volatility both ways, and might become neutral. But yeah, Thursday looks extremely interesting. Kind of hard to tell. I don't like the Saturn aspects in the I don't like the Saturn Mars aspect at all here. Okay, this to me looks like some cutting energy. Saturn's in Scorpio, sudden changes, also hidden things. Okay, so there's deception definitely going on. I mean the moon trine Neptune here, 0 degrees. That's deception energy, and the Mercury also making that square to Neptune is also some deception energy. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting Thursday because A, it's the day before the new moon, and then B, the day before Wednesday looked really good. Okay, so but then we come into Thursday with the Saturn Mars square. So it's gonna be violent volatility, but we could end up being neutral because there's a lot of good and bad. Time will tell. Let's look at Friday. Okay, so what an interesting new moon we got here. You see the moon is pulling up on the sun for the new moon. We have 9:30 open, so probably towards the afternoon we'll have the exact new moon. Very interesting day. Very interesting day. We still have the Saturn square Mars energy. We have the moon coming home on the moon, and we have this planet of authority coming on Jupiter, planet of justice. I look at this moon or this sun for AMC is getting an opposition to Mercury, which is also authority, management, CEO. It's almost like Daddy's home, and Daddy has something to say to us. We could be in trouble, or someone else could be in trouble. But it's Saturn's involved. Both of the suns are involved, and now Mom's involved, the moon, and is making an opposition to Pluto. Whew. Wow. So this new moon looks explosive. I want to look at the exact time. Okay, so I had to go all the way to after hours Friday. So definitely look at after hours for Friday, guys. Okay, there's a lot of different things happening there. We have the new moon and after hours go exact. So I'm not going to be surprised if we get the new moon reversal the following week, which I stated that in the moon phase analysis. However, if we start reversing before the new moon, coming into the new moon, that is completely fine. That does still signal that we're going to go up on the waxing moon. Now, again, when the moon is in Cancer, we typically get good results. So that means when the moon is in Cancer is typically making this trine to Saturn. So that tells us sometimes Saturn could give us good results. But Saturn's also making a nasty square to Mars. Mars represents surgery. Saturn's in a sign of life and death, Scorpio. Okay, so that's still scary to me. But what I like about this is a little bit different than usual, because it's a new moon on top of the Justice planet, the luckiest planet of the zodiac, the expansion planet, the planet that wants to give you whatever you want to experience, Jupiter. A new moon on Jupiter, exalted Jupiter for AMC. To me, that's very, very good. That's very, very expansive like energy. That's telling me that we could have new beginnings when it comes to justice being done. Okay? But I think the main effect of this new moon will be taking place the following week. We still have the Mercury opposite Sun 0 degrees, so we could get news on Friday. News is on pretty much all week. This is a tough week, guys. This is a tough week. I do see volatility. I do see a lot of potential to go very, very green, but I also see a lot of potential to get these nasty dips. It kind of depends on what's happening with the Saturn. Okay, because Saturn can act as a karmic milestone type planet, but so far, whenever we get Saturn aspects, it's to the negative. But this one's a little different because it's a new moon. It's very different because of the new moon. It's like a new beginning with Saturn energy, and Saturn can give us a level up. So yeah, guys, I'm cautiously excited for this week, or I'm curious for this week, but I'm excited for next week because we'll be in the waxing moon. So please, guys, tell me what you think. Do you guys think we're going to continue to dip on this waning phase into the new moon? Or do you think we're going to get that new moon reversal early into the week? I'm very curious on what you guys think, what you guys see in your DD Moon Lord. Just let me know what's up. If you guys are Moon Lord and you're not in our Discord, you need to check us out at Market Moon Lord, DD on AMC, GameStop, crypto, finances. You literally cannot get anywhere else, literally. And if you guys, if you guys feel like you're like-minded people, go in there for support. Go in there just to talk. I mean, it truly is an amazing community. Shout out to all you guys. And if you're new on this YouTube channel, haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And shout out to the astrologer Emily. I'm pretty sure we're going to get on here again for you guys next week and talk about Uranus and Taurus revolution. And we're going to do the live readings like we did last time, which was epic. Like, if you guys didn't see our live we did, check out my last live video with Neptune Jupiter retrograde, and we did live readings, and it was amazing. It was an amazing time. So I hope we can get some new people in there on the next live. But anyway, this is my financial analysis for AMC that we do each and every week. Good luck to everyone this week. Go ahead and hit the like button to show some support. I truly appreciate that. And I truly appreciate you just taking the time to be here and watching this video. So I'm Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune, here to help you navigate through the illusions of life. You're watching the Market Moon Lord, where we merge the matrix with the stars. Until next time, peace.
Jason Alexander, the Blue Moon of Neptune.